Angel is the real name of the Nigerian comedian, scriptwriter, and video producer best known for the Angel comedy series. His comedy videos are popularly called skits, and they are available on his YouTube channel. He has successfully carved out a niche for himself in the field and has become widely acclaimed. Angel features child comedians such as his niece Emanuela Samuel and her younger sister Auntie Success Madubike, as well as other children. He is now a well-known comedian, but his journey to stardom did not happen overnight, and we'll also be exploring that in this special video. However, before we talk about the untold truth of Angel in details, please subscribe and turn on the bell notification to get notified anytime I post new videos. Angel was born on the 27th May 1991 in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, into the Angel family. He likely spent most of his formative years in the city, which has produced so many stars in Nigeria. It is plausible that Angel likely never had show business in his mind while growing up. In fact, after concluding secondary school education, he had gone on to study medicine at the Obafemile Awolowo University, that is OAU, in the ancient city of Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. He had gotten admitted into the school in 2008 with what looked like bright prospects in the medical field ahead of him. However, his uncle who would have sponsored his education died suddenly. Left with no choice, he had to drop out of school and seek out some other future for himself. As for regrets about abandoning medical school, Angel has stated he had none. I knew I was not ready for school, and I decided not to go to school again. I do not regret my decision because I would not have found fulfillment practicing as a doctor, says in an interview. Mackenzie decided to try his hand in the entertainment industry. In the beginning, while starting out, Mackenzie had worked as a photographer. During his role as a photographer, he worked with a theater group called Gingertainment. The group specialized in stage drama performances but focused mostly on comedy. They went from school to school trying to establish interest in the mind of the young generation. However, their success was limited at the time. Then, Mackenzie got a chance to study cinematography for some time in India. At the end of the study, and with the training he had acquired, Mackenzie ventured into Nollywood. This also turned out to be a short stunt as well. This time, it was not because of the lack of success, but because his conservative mother had issues with some of the content worked on. According to him, he had some productions he had worked on, but his mother always had a bone to pick the projects until he had to stop doing them as well. He also ran a production company called Mechanics Production, sometimes mistakenly referred to as Mechanic Pictures, around 2012. Mechanics Production used to shoot photos and videos for movies and comedy productions. At one time, when he was out of a job, he had to work as a security man for some time before his breakthrough in comedy. The rest is history, as the saying goes. In an interview, Mackenzie had opened up that it was his friend's idea to start a media brand. At first, they had not succeeded in the new business as well. My friend Dennis in Igwe suggested that we start our own media company. We did skits, which we put on the internet, but it was not successful. We did what we loved for fun and not for money, he said in an interview. Then Mackenzie decided to cast the child comedian Emanuela on one of his next video skits. This led to the eventual huge success that drove the comedian to fame. One of the earliest videos that went viral featured Angel, Emanuela, and a landlord character. The episode was titled I'm Not Around. While many think it was the first video in the Angel comedy series, it is not. The skit I'm Not Around is actually the 36th skit, but it was the first one to go viral and currently has over 1 million views on YouTube. After this, the 48th episode, titled Marie Face, was released and outdid I'm Not Around. The skit Marie Face has garnered over 6 million YouTube views. Since then, Angel's comedy company has been growing and doing better. It became the first African comedy YouTube channel to hit over 1 million subscribers and currently boasts above 5.61 million subscribers. Despite his success, McAngel has not made it into Forbes' list, which is a trusted outlet to verify the net worth of celebrities. Without trusted sources, it is difficult to say how much a comedian is really worth. What we are left with are mostly speculation and wild guesses. However, according to the website Social Blade, a statistics website that monitors social media usage and trends, McAngel Comedy YouTube channel is estimated to make between $7.4 thousand to $119.2 thousand monthly and $89.4 thousand to $1.4 million yearly. The actual YouTube earning will likely fall somewhere between the extremes. However, earnings outside the range, both lower and higher ends, are known to have occurred. However, it should be pointed out that these estimations are earnings and not net worth. McAngel still has to pay his crew as well as other miscellaneous stuff that goes into the making of his skits. Also, McAngel is often invited to host events and as well write skits for other comedians. It is not likely that he may have other businesses as well, as is common with famous entertainers. This is the closest we can come to estimating McAngel's net worth. And as you can see, it is not nearly enough. The only thing we can say for sure is that McAngel is doing well for himself as a comedian. Well, is McAngel married? McAngel is not married, so he does not have a wife. The comedian and YouTuber appears to be single since his career became public knowledge. While being a popular figure, McAngel maintains a very private lifestyle. He has not been caught on camera with a woman that turned out to be his girlfriend or anything of sorts. He spends many of his outings with friends and his valuable sidekick, Emanuela. For now, McAngel does not seem to have a wife and may not have a girlfriend either. We don't know. If you do, let us know in the comment section below. McAngel has come a long way from the struggling young man who was once trying to get into the entertainment industry. Now, he runs a renowned comedy outfit and has amassed both wealth and fame for himself. The comedian brought his own unique style and has been hugely successful. He maintains that his mother is his number one critic and approves or disapproves of his content. Well, mothers are gold. If you love your mother, like this video. Also, he employs a free-flowing style to his comedy, both in acting and the shooting location as well. McAngel has now become a household name in the comedy business. This will mark the end of today's video. If you want to see more of this episode on celebrities, comment down below the name of the celebrities you want us to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, then turn on the bell notification after subscribing. Thanks for watching this video and peace out.
Please, all these people saying that they started with a high on social media, the thing now ended up in marriage. Which part of social media are you people doing? Because the side that I am doing, they are not replying my hi. Is it capital letter high or small letter high that you people are doing? Because my own here. Or is it that God has not blessed my high? Lord, touch my high. Father, touch my high. That person not think that I'm dragging something with on